PandastcASMR.
So, Emmett, have you decided what you wanted to eat yet? Anything stand out to you?
Well, I may be a regular, but I never really eat meals. I enjoy a cold beer with a side of french fries and ketchup. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant I enjoy having a pint with a side of french fries and ketchup.
Right. I forget. You Americans put ketchup on mostly everything. I feel silly for not remembering chips covered in ketchup go hand in hand like strawberries and cream.
Oh, no. I don't put ketchup on my chips. Back in America, of course, us being junk food addicts, there are ketchup flavored chips, but I've never seen anyone dip chips in ketchup. I put them on my french fries.
Yes, Emmett. That's what I said. Oh, duh, right. Americans. We call your french fries chips, and we call your chips, like potato chips, crisps.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I feel so stupid for not knowing that. I've been here in the UK for quite a while. I guess I never bothered to learn the cultural differences that we have. I never thought that I would go on a date and I work, in quotes, long hours remotely from my apartment. I just hope that you don't think this is a reflection of who I really am and you get the wrong impression of me. And
Emmett, darling, it's okay. I'm sure moving to a flat in the UK and being in a different environment than you're used to has taken a toll on you. Relax. It's all right. Tell you what, how about you try the chicken Alfredo and I will try the the steak fillet blue rare. Sound all right with you?
yeah, that sounds delicious. I trust you.
Well, thank you, Emmett.
Great. Will that be everything?
Where did you come from?
Yes, thank you, Janet, sweetheart. So, Emmett, tell me more about yourself. I'm sure you must have wonderful stories to tell about your adventures growing up in America.
I told Lila about my likes and dislikes. I told her about my family and what they did for a living. I mentioned my recent associate's degree, but how I was technically in between jobs and using my savings account to help Charlie pay for the rent, among other things. She reciprocated and went into further details about her medical school and how she's planning on going into hematology. Of course, blood, the perfect field for a vampire. The date went surprisingly well, even though I made a complete ass of myself with the cringeworthy attempts at a British accent. She thought it was cute though. Dinner was absolutely exquisite. I had never tasted chicken Alfredo that delicious. I was surprised that she was able to eat that bloody piece of meat they called a steak fillet so easily. That was the best chicken Alfredo I have ever had in my life. I'm guessing a vampire such as yourself enjoyed that extra bloody steak.
You really don't believe I'm a vampire, do you? I guess you think I just have odd tastes. Perhaps I never grew out of what my mother called just a phase. I mean, Charlie seemed to enjoy it. Now, how about some dessert?
True, Charlie had bite marks on her neck. I thought that maybe it was her makeup or the chick she matched with had extra long canines. Then again, I didn't recall telling Lila about Charlie making a Bloody Valentine account. Who knows? I was too busy gazing at the beautiful woman in front of me and thinking about dessert. However, in the back of my mind, I couldn't help but to also think about Charlie.
Hello, you got Charlie. Which one of my angels do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hey, Charlie. It's Diana.
Oh, shit. What's up, girl? How you been? Fuck, I haven't seen you since Emmett's graduation.
I was wondering if you heard more about this vampire dating site that you introduced to Emmett. I mean, I've heard of dating sites for almost everything, but not vampires.
Yeah. Apparently it's the new hottest trend over here in the UK. I told him about it because he needed to get his testosterone back. Nah, but for real, I went on it myself and I had a blast. So I figured that your big brother needed to just get back out there. I felt sorry for him being all cooped up and depressed in his room almost every day. I was about to take one for the team and... never mind. Yeah, but he's safe. He matched up with this chick named Lila, and they seem to hit it off. Why? Are you considering getting yourself a Dracula? Maybe a hot Alucard from Helsing.
Very funny, Charlie. Yeah. He actually told me all about it. I called him about maybe close to an hour ago, and he hasn't been answering any of my texts. Normally he would ignore them and answer later. But ever since what happened to our parents, I can almost guarantee a quick response. This site is legit, right? I mean, you've seen the stories on Dateline, and the last thing I need is to have Emmett go missing.
Psst, girl. You worry too much. Shouldn't he be more worried about his baby sister dating guys? Look, I'm sure Emmett is fine. He's probably just having fun for the first time in a long while with another woman who didn't share a mother and father and one who plays for the other side. Tell you what, I'll call him and see if he's okay or not, but don't get too disappointed if I have nothing to report.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I mean, this is Emmett we're talking about. He should be fine. I guess I'm just worried about him being in the UK and going out into the dating world again. After all, you have no idea who's really who these days. You know what I mean?
He'll be fine. You think I'll let anything happen to our boy Emmett? Don't worry. I would never put him in harm's way. Now, it's late over here and I have to get ready for work in the morning. I'll text when Emmett comes home, but in the meantime...
We ordered a very fancy dessert. Take a wild guess what it was called. Blood pudding. I thought that this vampire chick was taking this act all the way. Good on her. It was pretty tasty though. And we ended the date with me getting a cup of decaf coffee and her a glass of really thick red wine. Bad year perhaps? Wow, I never thought I would ever eat something like that. I mean, one would hear the words blood and pudding in the same sentence and think of some sort of weird Frankenstein monstrosity of a food, but that was incredibly good. But of course, a vampire such as yourself would know where to get the best blood pudding.
Well, as someone who has actually lived in the UK for both of her lives, I think I would know all the good hotspots for a date night. Well, there's no reason for this night to end so soon, right? How about we go back to my mansion? Or would you rather we go to my decrepit castle on top of the hill?
Both of your lives? Yes. I would love that very much.
Great, here's your bill. How was everything?
Jesus Christ.
Actually, it's just Janet. I take it everything went swimmingly tonight, Miss Lila? I trust the chefs used only the freshest of ingredients?
Yes, thank you, Janet. I think my handsome American date enjoyed tasting some of the delicious UK cuisine we have to offer.
I'm glad. And sorry I gave him crap earlier. I thought he was just some creep trying to hit on me, and one of my girls called out, and the other girl just arrived shortly after you two sat down. So I was still able to handle that thing you asked me to do.
I trust there were no issues? There weren't any messes that didn't get cleaned up? You made sure that everyone didn't bite off more than they could chew?
Yes, nobody will be questioning anything about my performance. Anyways, you two enjoy the rest of your date night.
Thank you for the amazing service here. It beats being in America. Here's my card.
Great. Also, here. A little something for Lila's date. Here, Mr. Emmett. This is an extra chicken Alfredo for your roommate. I think she'll need a good meal after feeling drained waiting for you all night.
Huh. I didn't remember telling the bartender I had a roommate. Well, at least Charlie can't say I never go food shopping now. I paid for the $90 meal and drinks and gave Janet a nice $30 tip. Lila told me to follow her up to her mansion. Thankfully, she didn't just speed off and expect me to catch up to her Audi in my Mustang. We drove quite a while to the point where the city started becoming suburbs, then villages, and then turning into hills where the only mansions that were separated every other 5 minutes by wilderness. We pulled up to a rather luxurious modern 3-story mansion. We parked our cars in her driveway and met at her front door. She smiled at me and stared into my eyes. Her yellow-colored eyes seemed as if they were glowing, and I couldn't take my eyes off them. I couldn't turn my head, and my legs went numb. I was paralyzed. I felt her lips touch mine, and then that's when everything went dark for a while. I came to in what I assumed was her king-size bed, still clothed, but without a shirt on. She was standing in front of me wearing an oversized black V-neck that stopped just above her knees. She got in her bed and slowly crawled up close to me. Her yellow eyes pierced through me the whole time. The last thing I remembered from that night was her whispering in my ear,
Thank you for a wonderful evening. It's been far too long since I've had this much fun with another male human. Do you want this moment to last forever? Emmett?
Yes, Lila.
Good.
All at once, I felt excruciating pain, yet cloud 9 levels of euphoria all at once. I slowly felt myself getting weaker and weaker as time passed. And then, blackness. I do remember waking up around 12 o'clock noon the next day. My neck was sore as hell, and just seeing the light peek through the curtains was giving me a migraine and made me see spots. However, I didn't know if it was due to an increase in a happier mood, but I felt strangely powerful. Everything in her mansion seemed brighter, more vibrant. I could hear better, even. I wondered if that was also the reason for why my appetite was so ravenous. I walked over to her kitchen to see that she had left a note. It read, Emmett, last night was amazing. I didn't feel right letting you drive home in your current state. Unfortunately, I have prior engagements to attend to. Help yourself to anything in the fridge. My treat for you paying for dinner last night. XOXO. Lila. She signed it with her lipstick kiss. Well, thank you. I decided to call my sister Diana back like I said I would.
What? Hello? Emmett? Emmett, it's 4 in the morning. I gotta wake up for work in the next 3 hours. Whatever you did with Layla in private is your business.
Calm down, sis. I just wanted to let you know that the date went amazing. We had dinner, we had drinks. The bartender was a bit weird. Janet, I think her name was. We went to my favorite pub, the Rusty Eagle, for dinner actually. And even though I made an ass of myself, I guess she found it charming. At least enough to invite me back to her place and take me...
Emmett, I just told you...
No. Nothing like that happened. I think. I remember her eyes glowing, and I felt paralyzed. Then, I was in her bed, and then I think she bit me or something. I don't remember much after that. I think I passed out.
Wait, what? She bit you? Like, on the neck?
I think so. My neck feels sore as hell. However, there is some good news. I feel stronger, I can hear better, and everything seems more colorful and vibrant. The only downside is, either I'm hungover as shit, or something, but the light really hurts my eyes. Like it's so painful, I can't even look at it through her blackout curtains. And I have a real strong craving for... Coincidentally, red meat, and I don't really care if it's bloody or not. Like she did last night at dinner.
Wait, what's going on? Emmett, are you okay? Did you have too much to drink last night? Because normally you're not this goofy this early. Unless... Never mind. It can't be. I mean, there's no way that you could be...
Could be what? Diana, what are you talking about?
Emmett, listen to me. I know this may sound far-fetched, but I think I know what's happening to you.
Oh, fuck. My chest hurts. My head. It feels like it's gonna split open.
Emmett! Emmett, talk to me. Where are you?
I don't know. I think I'm in the hills somewhere. It's just mansions. Look, just see if you can...
Emmett, darling, who's that on the phone?
It's nobody. Hi, Lila. Good morning. I'm sorry, I just got hit with the wave
Emmett, would you be so kind as to hand me your phone? A friend of yours is a friend of mine, right?
I gotta go, Diana. Here you go, Lila.
Hello? Emmett?
Hello? Who might you be? Diana, was it now? Is there something I can help you with?
What? Who the hell is this? Wait, you're his date, aren't you? The vampire from that dating site. Lila, what did you do to my brother? Oh my God. If you turned him, so help me.
You'll do what? Exactly. Nothing. Don't bother coming for him. He's mine now.
My God. Emmett's in trouble.